Ah, good tidings. Working again. I don't know why it's working again, but I'm gonna make use of the fucking opportunity. Ah, it was special. Oh well, oh well, oh well. Hmm. Going over this, and the fact that it has taken so long, I can probably safely assume that we're in December. Oh, can't I? Ugh. Such a pain in my ass. Ay, 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 ay. That's not gonna make it easy. Easier for me. No. YouTube, little YouTube. You going to load for me, are you not? YouTube is like, nah, I will not finish this. That's a pretty cool picture. Which series is that? I can't even identify my own fucking videos any longer just by the thumbnails. That's rare. Oh, I know what that is. That is, a Charge of Iron, isn't it? Yeah. No, I see it. Okay. Let's go back away from that window and go back into that fucking... Jesus, I can see my little stream now. I can see my little stream now. It was hiding, but it's not hiding any longer. Also, I'm for once actually a bit earlier. Technically speaking, though, later than I wanted to be. Because, you know, Star Wars has kinda continuously refused to work, and now it is working, and I will count my blessings and just fucking play it before it decides to fucking screw me again. You know, just for the obvious purposes. Da-dee-da-dee-da. Oh, that's a cute picture. Who's done that? Oh yeah, I looked at that. It's an artist I would be willing to pay. They make good art. Kinda impressive. Sadly, that's not on the table right now, because I'm fucking worth shit. But alas, okay. This fucking delivery I'll never get, so we're just going to fucking ignore this window and go to this. Go to this. Green resolution. And we'll see. Yes, it still works. Oh, it still works. That is fucking tasty. Oh, fucking finally. Oh, that makes me feel good. It took a while, but the game has now decided to fucking work again. I don't know what has stopped the game from fucking working originally, but look at that. We're back and we can play games now. Jesus Christ, do I look horrible. Ah, we're back on the planet of fucking Kashyyyk. Ugh, for fuck's sake. Oh, each their own. Oh yeah, I should actually bring that wheel back to fucking Dendron, shouldn't I? Found the body of Cassandro. We found on the body tells that he was an amateur archaeologist and he died, and we can do nothing with this information because we fucked over both families already. Sometimes it's good to be beat. Bernie, what do you mean? Why were you forced to leave though? So why didn't you force to leave you? I'm forever a match claw. Sounds like you did horrible. Oh, we'll deal with that if you have to. Let's go. It's like I don't have much hope. Fair enough. I have no hope either for that. But does it really matter? I don't think it does really matter.
Greetings to you.
Kindly direct your inquiries to me. Martin is merely an indebted employee.
Uh-huh.
His opinions don't amount to much.
Okay.
So, new spaces have come to Wild Kashyyyk.
Yes, yes.
Please, look well upon the wares of Eli Gand. I live to serve your needs.
Just be sure to pay cash.
Hmm.
The interest on his loans will drain you like a diluvian fatworm on a hut's backside.
First
Nice.
off, hearts are all backside. Secondly, I don't much like the comparison. No need to get personal. It's just business. Poor fellow. He's been waiting for his friends to return with my money for a standard month now. Ah, but you don't need to hear this. What can I get you?
So, you always enslave your debtors?
Enslave? I resent that. Simply fair business.
Aha.
This man's fellow's left without settling their debts, so he must make up the difference.
I know, it's standard trading rules. I just want to know where my crew went. I was only gone for 2 days. This isn't like them.
You don't
It's very
say.
sad that they would abandon you, especially while you were doing me a favor and helping repair one of my freighters. You think you know someone, and they turn out to be a cheat. Oh, not like you, Matt. You honor your deals. A word is a bond in trade.
Uh-huh. Did you have a habit of running off?
It happens from time to time. Credits are scarce out here,
Fair point.
and not everyone is as honest as Mr. Daisel here.
An honest man and a good mechanic. Seems like you got a favorable trade, sir.
You'll get your money. My crew will be back.
Of course they will. Until then, however, I can make use of you as a mechanic. Very rare to find skills of your kind out here.
Mm-hmm. How much debt buys a man's life?
Oh, it isn't about the amount. After all, as a skilled mechanic, Matson is worth much more than what is owed, especially on this remote planet.
Oh, you flatter me, Eli. I guess we're best buddies now.
As I was saying, it's a matter of principle.
Yeah,
I'm nothing if
principle.
not honest in my dealings, and I demand the same. He'll be free to go when his friends turn up and the debt is paid. I honor my deals. Let no one say otherwise.
Yeah, I kind of want to complain about it.
See you.
Sounds a
I
bit
think you better
strange,
talk to...
doesn't it? Like something may be afoot. But damn it, Bastilla.
How can I
Sure.
help?
There's something you want to ask me?
I do? How did you know?
You're staring at me like I'm... Oh wait, I am evil. Well, your face is all scrunched up like a kid wrapped up.
An amusing description, but hardly the truth. We both know the real reason. You have some idea of what I'm thinking.
I still think it's your expression. Maybe.
Our connection
Just
allows us
maybe.
glimpses into each other's minds.
Just maybe, Sid.
We can feel some of what the other feels, and what I feel within you troubles me. A
Uh-huh.
Padawan must receive considerable training. They must learn to control their emotions and darker impulses. Often it takes years before using the Force can be considered safe. The fact that you are so strong in the Force and have
Yada,
such
yada, yada.
relatively little training could have terrible consequences. For you,
You can warn me when I do something bad. Think once for dark side, twice for light. And well, let's try to take her serious. What do you think I should do?
I don't think there's much you can do. If things were different, I would recommend several years of training under one of the Jedi. Already, you exhibit the kind of willfulness, erratic behavior, and we must all resist the influence of the dark
I'm
side.
not that bad now, am
It's
I?
everything we are fighting against. This is doubly important for you, with your natural...
I will try.
That's good to hear. Without the proper training, however, I'm afraid you will find the path difficult. Our destinies are intertwined. Everything one of us does will have consequences for the other.
It works both ways, doesn't it? You could help me stay strong.
Yes, that is true. I will do my best to guide you, but I am no master. Not yet. Your power could be a gift or a curse. When
I'll
you
make
need
it into a nice
guidance
curse.
Or advice or support. I will do
Curse
my
of
best to
internal
help you
holiness
stay
or
on the
something.
path of light.
Nope, that'll be a risk to mention though.
No, of course not. Not yet. But there will be. I only hope I have the wisdom to help you through the dark times.
Seems a bit of a passive approach, honestly, to go for the yes, we'll talk about it once it's too late. Doesn't really seem reasonable. Ask about the circle collaboration. Hey, acquisitions, what do you mean? Why do the Wookiees tolerate you doing this? Tell me about it. No understanding for now. What is this leader's name? What about it, Alba? What's the matter? Doesn't seem like you're gonna tell me much. Let's see if we can go out there and kill some shit then. Kinda sort of. Trees everywhere.
Hold here, Spacer. Circa Corporation doesn't recommend traveling in Wild Adean. Katarn attacks us. Wookiee hunters usually keep numbers down, but I think they leave certain areas infested.
Look at my way, you're right up dead.
I don't take kindly to threats. Don't test me.
Yes, you big enough, I'll leave.
Right.
See? Backed up by a big corporation. Coward. Enemies. Enemies of the state. Staffed, killed. Let's choke that thing. And a little corpse to plunder. Good start. I'm good to get the loot. Stop standing in my way. Can I expect to encounter? Well, we'll deal with it when the time comes. Don't worry about it.
This isn't good. I can't afford this. You think I can? Do you know what they get for a healthy one of those things?
We'll work it out later. We've got company. What do you want, Spacer? I'm Patrol Captain Deno, and you're interrupting Zerka Corporation business.
Just fucking hurry up and tell me what
This
happened.
Wookiee slave got a little rebellious. We had to put it down.
Put it down. You murdered him.
That's right. We had to do it, and it shouldn't come out of our pay.
Just shut
welcome
up,
to
you
the strategy.
trigger-happy idiot.
Here's appearance approve of you killing Wookiees.
Of course they do. Why would you ask me that? Doing some sort of snap inspection?
Maybe.
Trying to get me to admit to incompetence, aren't you? Not going to happen. I stand by my patrol. This Wookiee got out of hand and had to be put down. We'll find another easy enough.
That might just you murder, you know, fool.
Well, it is a bit costly. Look, why are you asking this?
You know why? An overcompensation, or this gets reported.
What? You're a Zerka inspector, aren't you? Slimy little... Heard about these shakedowns?
I do not approve of this game you're playing. The Wookiee's death is a tragedy, not a chance for
It's
your
dead already, and if I
Give
can't
it
skin
up,
it, give me
man.
some money
We
at
don't
least.
pay this leech, we'll get a black mark on our records a sunspot couldn't burn off.
But I... If you say so, sir. I don't think we have enough. Here.
A demand. More.
You are making this difficult. You know, maybe I think this troublemaker needs an accident. In fact, I think this Wookiee attack...
Captain, we have blasters.
Would you just shut up?
He actually makes a good point. How are you gonna claim this as an accident when, quite clearly, you idiots are gonna use blasters on me, which leave blaster marks, and not fucking bowcasters that the fucking Wookiees use. Well, it's more XP for me, to be fair. Still though. Wasn't the smartest guy around, wasn't he? I mean, good thing is he's dead now, it means he can't cause any more trouble for anyone, basically, but still. Stupid. Stupid little creature. Rabam! Rabam! I'm just gonna fucking take that. I mean, what else can I fucking do? I don't think I actually have anyone who could deal with fucking mines. Oh, well, I don't have to.
You shall
I'm just happy the game fucking runs normally again. I don't even know why though. That's the scary part. We just starting it again and suddenly it was like, okay, I'm willing to work again. Sometimes you just have to, you know, not question it. Sometimes you just have to take your luck and accept it for what it is, yes. Ta-dam, ta-dam. Which means we can finally finish our little exploration. This nice planet. Honestly, I'm not really a fan of Kashyyyk though. I don't know. It's not my most favorite planet. I think my most favorite will always be Korriban because you can actually go through the training course of the Sith, which is awesome for me. Hey, there was a time when BioWare did good. Because that was fucking good. Tatooine is also kinda cute, although some of the sand people are kinda meh to fight. Apart from that though. Cute. Very cute planet. Enjoyable even. Now Kashyyyk und Manan on the other hand. Not so much, I suppose.
So be it.
Well. It is what it is. But it is what it is indeed. I hate Wookiees. Where's this Wookiee need to see? I don't care if he decides if I'm worthy or not. If he decides I'm not, I'm just gonna cut down every last one of them. Once I'm actually willing to play quite a bit more evil than I would usually do. Mostly also because of the whole fucking rare sounds do kinda annoy me after a while. I mean, I do like to get all of my companions, you know, and even if one of them is a fucking Wookiee, I'll take it, but still, ain't my favorite. Then again, most of the alien languages are kinda... I mean, it is a difficult task to include non-human languages in your franchise. I have rarely seen that work well, to put it mildly, and Star Wars is no exception to the rules. They do try, I'll give them that much. But you know, just having to listen to the same few voice lines over Dark Jedi. Isn't that a surprise?
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had
Is
escaped
that
Paris
so?
alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
Let me choke you. Well, that didn't work. That worked though. Gonna get murdered by my Wookiee.
You cannot win.
Quite precise actually. You really, really can't. Oh well. They're not gonna take long for us to reach the fucking Shadowlands. Why me though? Yo, Wookiee guard. What taint? What are you talking about? Well, we got what we wanted anyway. Now I need to choose somebody else to follow me. Not gonna take the ugly creature. That would be too much for me to handle. I'm probably just gonna take Carve for the moment. There's another companion on this nice little planet that we can pick up. Mighty and wise Trimder. Yes, you are the chieftain. You're dealing with me now, creature. I am no rat. Is the point to this? Till only to fight, I'd like to get it done and over with. What is this task? What happened with you and Zalba? Give me your version, why don't you? He's like, oh, you know, the usual. He kinda caught me selling off a few of our people as slaves, and he kinda took offense to that. You know, really not understandable how that would work. Strange, isn't it? Really, really strange. It's like, okay, why don't you see a problem with telling off your people like objects? It's like, Well, that does kinda explain why the books in this room haven't killed you. I'll consider what you said. I'll go now. I need to elbow with me as a guy, though. Yeah, Silver, shoot me! What wiggles? The game wiggles! It wiggles again! Look at it, it just works! Isn't that amazing? Also, hello there, little Terry. I'm just very happy that the fucking game has decided to work again. I tried at least an hour or so yesterday to get it to work until I decided, you know what, fuck this, I'm gonna play something else. Excuse me while I rearrange something in my fucking... Better. I have rearranged, now I can sit more comfortably. But yeah, just didn't want it to fucking work, and then I was like, meh, no problem. I'll just play something else, and then I tried it today again, and then it just suddenly decided to work, and I have no idea why. I'm just gonna take it and play. It makes sense, Alba. Perhaps you should listen to him. Yeah, you said so.
Little choice. We should proceed with caution, however.
Sure. Into the Shadowlands we go, killing things and getting all the looty bits. Yes. And before we do that, we're gonna steal all of your shit. Not talk to the beast people. Because if I have to hear the same fucking few voice lines over and over and over again, I might get kinda annoyed. I really don't like it. I have yet to find any sort of system where alien languages have been used correctly. A way that actually makes me believe it to be a fucking whole thing. A little respect to bitch. Okay, don't want to show respect. Fine. Fair enough, fair enough. I mean... in written form I've seen quite a good few tries. I mean, Tolkien did pretty damn well with that, creating a whole fucking other language.
How did those Vulkars manage to capture a famous Jedi like you? Were you knocked out when your escape pod crashed?
No, I was conscious. But my force powers were exhausted from using my battle meditation.
Yeah, that worked splendidly.
Without my help, you might have never gotten off the ship alive.
Fair enough, but I've seen you Jedi in action. There's no way those thugs could have stood a chance against your lightsaber.
Fair point,
My
fair point.
lightsaber was misplaced.
Aha.
I couldn't find it after the crash. I looked everywhere in that pod. The Vulkars came and overwhelmed me even as I was searching for my weapon.
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. You lost your lightsaber?
This is kinda funny, isn't it?
I mean, isn't that a violation of some kind of Jedi code or something?
Probably. For the Jedi in the Galaxy, why do we get the one who's absent-minded?
It's no laughing matter. During the crash, my lightsaber must have fallen from my belt and rolled under my seat. The Vulkars probably found it there when they searched the wreckage.
That is even more embarrassing.
Man, I'm sorry. It's just funny to think of a legendary Jedi losing her lightsaber. Take my advice. This is one detail you might want to keep out of the history texts.
I hardly consider myself a legend, Garth.
Fair point,
Though I
Garth.
will
Fair
consider
point.
your advice when I relate these events to the Jedi Council. There is no need for them to know every detail of what transpired.
You was still like, yeah, maybe not tell them outright that I'm an idiot. It rolled under the sheet and you couldn't fucking find it. I mean, the escape spots are really not that big. So there aren't really that many places you can quote-unquote search for your fucking lightsaber now, are there? But she's just like, yeah, maybe. But hey, you know, shit happens. Bastila. Take it for me. On one hand, she kinda likes to act like she's one of them big Jedis, but honestly, truth be told, a bit green ideas still. Hold off the laws. Okay. Let's see here. Let me steal all of your shit, shall we? Don't really have much, eh? Questions? Bruh, what? What is it, little Terry? Talk to me. Why do you think it's strange? Would there be a reward for fighting him? Why? Why? Tell me, little Terry, what's wrong? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not questioning if there's something, if there could be something wrong. That is indeed good advice, I shall drink. Sub, you have to be a bit more expressive than that. I might be many great things, but I'm old, and I don't do well with shortening everything. It confuses the living shit out of me, to put it mildly. So take your time, put it into words. I would like to say that I could tap out and go into a VC, but I can't because, well, you know, surprisingly enough, this game really doesn't like tapping out. So I'd rather like to avoid that, since it's just fucking working, and I would kinda not like to risk that. Some mystifistical reason. The game has proven to be a bit more finicky than I remember it. I mean, you know, there's some funny things where you get teleported around, you access areas that you're not supposed to access yet. That shit, it's just outright funny. I can live with that. Some of the other shit, yeah, not so much. You gave me a sub. That should have shown up though. Why doesn't it? Whatever. Let me quickly run over to the things and I'm gonna take a look. Because that seems rather important. Quickly run over there, make a save game, then I try to zap out of the game, which, as I said, it's a bit finicky. Keeps looking at it. I mean, it usually works pretty okay-ish. In worst case, there's OBS, I suppose, technically speaking.
Lastly, did you ever think about joining all the Jedi who were running off to follow Revan and Malak?
God damn it.
Went to fight the Mandalorians?
That was nearly 5 years ago. I was still an apprentice. Meditation hadn't even manifested itself. Yet even then,
I mean,
had
it
wisdom
works
to avoid
relatively
the
stable, all things considered. It has its quirks sometimes,
Yes.
but
Still, do you ever wonder if things
that's
could have
not...
been- Would Revan
as
and
bad
Malak
as some
still have been
alternatives.
corrupted if the council had supported them
Yeah,
instead
you do
of
that
trying
little
to-
strategy.
Do not blame Revan's corruption on the council.
We'll be finishing.
Your
Dish.
republic
Nonsense.
saw only the threat of the Mandalorians, but the wisdom of the Masters saw beyond the immediate threat.
What do you mean the immediate threat? The Mandalorians were not just an immediate threat. The Mandalorians were the sort of threat that's gonna butt rape you in a Dark Ally, and that's gonna hurt. For a long time, because there are many of them. It's quite literally not the thing you can just ignore. My character looks like that because we're turning more and more evil. And the more evil you turn, the more fucked up you look. Now if you play a male character, which is what I have done until now basically in, well, this game, you just look tired and, well, as you would imagine, dark side doing to your face. I have never seen it up close on a female character, and it's that's an amazing effect, isn't it? So, what did they see exactly then? Oh, sorry, they really had it. The Jedi foresaw the greater threat. No, they did not. The Jedi were just little cowards who were like, we're tired from the last war still. We don't want another war on our hands. Give us some time, please. While worlds were burning and people were getting murdered. Quite literally, millions, probably, considering that whole planets have fallen.
There was something lurking out there. Something that devoured Revan and Malak, and many other Jedi. Had the Council sent us all into the unknown, how many more would have fallen?
Maybe
You're
if
saying
the
we
Council
should've
was
done
with
nothing, just
them,
let the
they
Mandalorians
wouldn't have
conquer
fallen.
us unopposed. I mean, the Republic was under attack, and the Order abandoned us.
They did.
We did not abandon you. But the Council were not about to throw lives away foolishly.
Oh yeah. Tell that to the people who got murdered by orbital bombardment by the Mandalorians. I'm sure they will
Revan and
agree.
Malak offered a quicker answer, and the Republic chose to walk the easy path rather than the path of wisdom. Now we see the results all around us. You asked me if I think things could have been different. I know they could have. If Revan had only listened to the Council, millions of innocent people would still be alive.
Debatable.
And every single one of them would have been speaking Mandalorian. I think we're done here. Let's just get back to the task at hand.
They actually absolutely understand our point. Honestly, if the Council actually thrown themselves a lot into with the Republic and they would actually have done well, they might have actually prevented some of the more younger and headstrong ones like Revan and Malak to actually fall. They could have maybe avoided the soul disaster if the Council wouldn't be sitting on their asses most of the time doing shit all. Fucking assholes, tell ya. Okay. Now then, let's try to tap out, which is something I'm going to regret much too. Actually, before I do that, let's change the screen because I'm pretty sure there's still some work documents on my desktop. And while technically speaking I don't have a business any longer, since I technically have to save those things for like the next 10 years, I'm pretty sure that's not something I should be showing off to the public, technically speaking. Now then, let's see here. What does El Twitchico say? Deep, 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 deep. Watch that. Okay. Strange nonsense. Let me quickly go through here though. Where is that? Oh, I hate how fucking unbelievable. I really don't like the way they change things all of the time. And I need to look for fucking things again and again and again. And I really don't like them doing that. A bit of a pain in the fucking ass if you ask me, but well. Fuck's sake. Stop hiding shit from me. Let's see here. That's not it. No. There are 3, but I would like to see bit more aware of details, you fucktards. Yeah, I can actually see. That's interesting. I can see very, very well hidden on Twitch that little Terry has subscribed, interestingly enough. And that you are... What's that? Okay, you get a special title, apparently. I have literally no fucking idea how and why the fuck that is not working, but if I had to take an educated guess, I would say the problem is more on fucking Twitch's side, because even in the fucking manager I can't actually see that happening. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm just checking what you said, little Terry, and I think the problem is more on Twitch's side than on Streamlabs side. Because I can see, if I actually look up all of the nonsense, I can see that you've done what you said you did, but I can't actually see it in the manager, which means it's not part of the activity feed, which means it's of course not going to trigger fucking Streamlabs to go and be like, well, here's your nice little shout out. It's strange. I mean, both options are there, and honestly, I will appreciate whatever you choose, basically. Because, you know, that's your choice to make, and I'm very grateful for it, and I shall say a very proper thank you to little Terry for subscribing. That is very nice of him, and he shall be patted on the shoulder most profoundly for that. By myself personally, feel patted on the shoulder right about now, yes. And I do apologize for that, but it does seem to be Twitch fucking around and not so much the fucking Streamlabs problems. Twitch is indeed an asshole sometimes. There is no way around it. So what I figure is, basically it's like this: as long as Twitch doesn't put out an activity, like, you know, something has happened, here's an event, the Streamlabs can't really read anything, and then you don't get any nice little pop-up that would tell it to me. You're not even in my little mini feed, Streamlabs-wise, which lends some credibility to my idea here, although, you know.
Ready.
Twitch can be a bit special, to put it mildly. Yeah, take a break. Yep. I shall play a bit more Star Wars, and later on I do have a bit of a longer spiel that I need to put out there, so it's gonna happen during the second stream because today we're gonna have 2 streams, as far as I'm concerned, so you'll have ample opportunity to come back later. Once again, let me thank you very much for your subscription. I do appreciate it very much, and take it easy. Take it very easy. Enjoy the weekend, because that's all we can do. Times are fucking assholeish anyway, so make the best of them, as they say. I'm pretty sure you're dueling though, aren't you? Yes. Why the fuck you have that? I don't even fucking know. Well, does it really matter at the end of the day? Excuse me. No, the answer is no. It does not. Gonna level up my little car for beach, beep beep beep. And give you the second level implants, and we get that shit done, and we can actually give you an implant. I think. Intelligence. Dexterity. Dexterity sounds really good because you're shooting anyway. Shooting some more. No, I don't really think. Do I have? Oh, Dark Jedi robe. Wouldn't it be fitting? And I mean, you have a Jedi robe. You give the Jedi Knight robe then.
What?
Look at me, I'm totally not evil. I just like wearing the clothing. I like black, what can I say? Yeah. Which way was the way forward? I don't remember. I'm gonna slay anything anyway. That's how the plan goes. But yes. do take note, and I should actually write myself a nice little note to check the tab for that a bit more often. Because as we have just seen, sometimes stuff happens, stuff doesn't work out, and I don't see something you do, so if you've done something and it hasn't popped up, and I haven't said anything about it, feel free to fucking remind me of that. You know, fair is fair. That's all I'll say about that.
You cannot win.
Yeah, people out of the goodness of their heart actually decide to do stuff like subscribing, following, and all of the good shit. I would kind of like to be on top of that. Be able to thank them for that. I think that's the least you can do, and it's probably what you should do, after all. Thing that it gets easily forgotten sometimes, I think. Grenade! 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 I do love grenades. Feel the power of my fury. Don't test me, Rookie. I go where I wish. From a principal respect or you regret it. Yeah, you better run away, you coward. You fucking better. What was I actually going for? I'm thinking it was going for strength because I'm probably gonna make use of it. Let's push it and repair. Kinda need to push repair quite a bit because there's a good reason for why we absolutely need to do that. There is that one. Yeah, kinda. Technically speaking, it's probably the first option you should take. I kinda, when I play a character that has a bit more in the way of persuasion, kinda wait for it a bit, but you absolutely want to take the force persuasion because you can do nice things with it. I think it's in the second one when you actually have the option to make somebody run off a ledge in Nashada or something. You know, really high up, and you can just order him to jump off the ledge to his death for good reason, apart from you being an asshole. I do like that. Sometimes just having the asshole option there is satisfying enough. Just to lock the thing allowing me down. And now we changed again because, well, it's another fucking window. They've made this so complicated. But yeah. As I just said, when there will be 2 streams today, we will be playing this one. We're gonna try to finish Kashyyyk up nice and easily. And that is probably gonna be it for this one, Star Wars wise. Then I'm gonna take a break, get something to eat because, you know, I'm a hungry person. And then a bit later than usual, we'll play some. Oh, great! It's my friend again.
I have to give you credit. You've led me on quite a chase, but nobody gets away from Calo Nord in the end. You got lucky on Terrace. The Sith attack saved you from a quick and gruesome death. But I promise you, the Sith won't be getting in my way this time.
You traveled a long way just to die, Kalo.
Let's go, boys.
Let's choke him, shall we? I managed to choke him. That's kind of saddening. Taste my glory! -1 Wookiee. -2 Wookiees.
Let's go!
Well then, your life was short. There's a lot of credits you had there. Truly, a bit of a shame, isn't it? Da-dee-da. Now then, we gonna run around a little bit, have some fun. The Shadowlands. More creatures to kill. Which is good. Means more XP. Would you like that?
You asked for this.
You asked for this. There are quite literally poor animals living down here that most definitively have not asked for it. All there is. Trying to look all cool about it.
Damn little racket of battle. Watch yourself. Even more of these crawling beasts are hiding in the underbrush.
Uh-huh. So who are you? And what the fuck are you doing here?
I'm Jolie. Jolie Bindo. Follow me to my camp and we'll talk a bit.
I will, but explain what you're doing here.
Why am I here? It isn't because I like the stink of dead Kinrath.
Okay,
Let's move
fair
this
point.
talk to my camp where the air is better. Keep close. It's nearby under the log. Yeah, I live like some burrowing rodent. I fought the Sith. Now look at me.
And he's like, nah, look at me now. I'm a veteran. Which, here he is. But you know, he's a lot more grey than the usual Jedi you find in the Council and on entry, technically speaking. Bravo. More shit for me. Concussion grenade in the rubble. But these little cunts I really hate because they're kinda sitting in the way, making it hard to find all the loot on the ground, which is, you know, really fucking annoying. But there's a simple trick that you can do. Basically, you should start doing all the way from Dantooine on, basically, which is to just disable the grass, which makes it a lot easier to see what's on the ground.
There.
How'd you like that?
As you can quite clearly see, I have not done so yet. It felt a bit cheap, honestly. But to say that's not a great option. Oh yeah, that shit. I remember that shit. There is a certain quest line starting on Manan that you can do, and it's basically assassination quests. All of the nonsense that belongs to that. And one of them is here.
My primary motivators are in proportion. Ella, damage terminal, place playback.
I don't get it. That merchant said there was salvage down here. We need Matt.
Playback.
When he gets back, we'll... Wait, I'm getting something. Oh, good.
Playback.
Eli, what are you... You got your money, you double-crossing snake. We had a deal.
Playback.
I don't get it.
Playback. Shutting down.
Well, that exploded in my face, but that's a bit of interesting information, doesn't it? Sounds a lot like I could use that for blackmail of a certain fucking merchant. See, whenever a merchant claims to be an honest merchant, that's the moment you should be very much on your toes. It's the only merchants that claim to be honest and fair, usually the biggest liars. Strange networks, isn't it? Da-da, da-da. Da-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Another of these ugly creatures. All things considered, they probably don't like it much. We're taking quite a bit of damage here, though.
How'd
And amazing that the small little monkey things don't get attacked and eaten. Which you would actually expect to happen, you know, things considered. But now, of course, the only one who gets attacked, once again, is poor little me. No good reason. Palace, you can't learn that yet, can you? It's rather saddening.
I'm here.
Now then, let's talk to Julie Bindu and pick up another companion.
Well, welcome to my home, such as it is. Pull up a stump and be comfortable. We should discuss a few things.
Yes, if it is much you can tell me.
Don't coddle me, child. I'm neither a Jedi nor your master. I'm just an old man that's been lost in the woods for far too long.
I kind of find that rather unbelievable.
But perhaps there is something I can do for you. You must have questions.
Sure. Have you any knowledge of a star map?
Now, why would you be asking about that? Don't answer. I knew that had to be why you were here. The problems of a few Wookiees don't amount to anything before the concerns of the Jedi. No, you are here for the map.
Yes, pretty obvious. Well, if you have information, please tell it to me.
Kashyyyk is an interesting place. More so than anyone suspects. If Circa Corporation knew, the planet would be a strip mine. The Wookiees have their legends that they were not always here. But it is more than that. The trees themselves are strangers.
Is this about the Viet Cong again? Are you having flashbacks to Vietnam? You understand. Could you be more specific, please?
What I'm saying is that there are literally walls in your way, and you won't find what you need without my help. And my help has a price. You must do a task for me, and then allow me to join with you. I will then remove certain barriers in your path.
Okay. What do you want me to do first and foremost?
Since they began expanding in the Shadowlands, the Circa have left me alone for the most part. Until recently, anyway. A group of them set up camp not far from here. Poachers is all they are. I'd like them removed from this place.
Bloodshed it is then. So, why do we care if they are?
They don't respect this place. Butchering wildlife and threatening entire species. It's getting under my skin. The Wookiees could take care of themselves if they wished. The animals are truly helpless victims.
The animals tried to eat me on my way down here. Helpless victims is not the first thing that comes to mind, honestly. I see. So the aged semi-Jedi wants me to get some kids off his lawn.
Yes, I'm an old man that's getting fussy. Call me foolish if you will. I don't care. You still have to do it.
Yeah.
In the far northeast. Now remember, if I wanted them dead, I'd have done it myself. Find a better way.
How the fuck? Where are they? How many men?
They are not that far northeast of here. There's usually 5 in the area, as far as I can see. The captain of the lot is the one that earned my ire. Mishandle my garden, Willie.
Okay, I will look into it.
Return to me here and we'll see how you have done. Shoot!
Yes. I realize you're quite literally the old man. Doesn't like the kids on his lawn. I mean, I kinda get it. I'm probably approaching, getting too close to the age where that would be me. Like fucking kids on my lawn. Disgusting. But well. In a moment, we'll kill a few more creatures and then we'll do something about it. Sadly, I think bloodshed is actually on the menu. Put it mildly. Save the game and see if we can scare them away.
Who are you, another civil merchant like that Koro slime up on the docking ring? This is my territory. I
Is
don't
that
make
so?
deals, and I don't persuade easily, so go back topside. Mess with my profits, and I'll see you dead.
Don't just give me permission to be here.
He's got no authority with me. I'm with Zerka Corp. As long as you don't get in my way, you can wander where you want.
I might be interested in some work.
I could use an extra hand. A couple men have gone missing. We are hunting the little simians, the tack. They have a gland that acts as a stimulant when powdered. I figure I've got 2 or 3 wealthy years to butcher the lot of them. You want in before I make them...
What does the job pay?
I really can't quote a price. Depends on the market. I give fair value for each one, rest assured.
So, how do I have these stacked?
All right, then I'll set you up. First, you need to be able to draw them out. I'll spray you with this scent. It drives them crazy. They can't help but attack you. Then you just carve them up. There's a big fleshy bulb in their brains. I'd feel guilty if the money weren't so good. Come back here when you've got the glands. Good.
Well, you have given me a job to kill all of the peoples. Well, the monkeys. Told me they would attack me. Most of them just seem to run away from me though. Oh well, time to slaughter all of the little monkeys. With all of that we get all of the dramatic music while fighting the little monkey creatures. It's kinda like, don't know if you need to be that dramatic music. Maybe more like, play something dark side scene maybe. Kinda would be fitting considering what we're doing. That we're once again just doing it for fucking profit, to be completely fair and honest with you. Need to prepare. What more of a motivator do you need apart from, you grudge me money, you say? How could I say no? Murdering all the little things. I'm pretty sure Julie's not going to be happy about it, but well, he maybe never learn about it because we're going to murder every last one of these people anyway. It's not like there's going to be much trouble getting him convinced, I suppose. No little monkey creatures. Maybe they're smart enough to run away now. No, I cannot doubt that. Get choked, bitch. One of those moments where it's like it's good to be evil, isn't it? A very good to be evil. Also has a lot to do with the fact that I just really don't like these little guns. Oh, that's the sort of graphical effect you really don't want to have on your screen. That quite literally gives you cancer. How can I agree at that? Like, thanks game, if I hadn't had any good reason to throw up recently, now you've given me one. Look at that blur. Like, why would you do this to me, game? Why would you make me do this? Why? Why? The game's like, yep. Just want to point out that's how it is. Like, okay. If that's how you want to be.
Damn it! Poison!
I'm not afraid of poison. Why the fuck would I? And somewhere down this line should be the... yeah. Fucking force field that stops me from going forward. Thing's really in the way. Well, at least we can now satisfyingly say that we killed all of the fucking monkey creatures. It was a lot of work, but it was absolutely worth it, because these little creatures annoy the living shit out of me. I have to hear them in the fucking background all the time. A fate that we shall now be spared from, at least in this particular part of the fucking jungle. Don't mind me, just breaking the boxes. They're like, okay, no problem. No lightsaber I've got. Don't give a shit about what I'm doing.
Back again, I'll take whatever you have. Keep it up and we'll both be rich. Good.
Not much. Welcome back, little strategy. You're just a circus flavor, nothing special.
I don't need this kind of garbage from you. If you've got something to say, get on with it.
Should just kill you. No one will ever know.
All right, I'm done talking with you.
Now, what were you expecting would happen, you idiot? You're down here, alone. No witnesses whatsoever. We go back to Julian like, well, sorry to say, but you know, shit happened and, well, they're all dead now. Didn't even hit any good loot on him. Kinda disgusting, isn't it? Tch. Now for some more blur effect to make sure everybody's getting equally sick. Ugh. Like, sorry, they left me no choice. They wanted to die. It totally didn't work for them first.
Welcome back. I wonder.
You meet Jared and the poachers are gone.
Yes, I heard the fuss of it. I told you I wanted a non-violent solution, and I had my reasons for it. You should have thought about that. Circa Corporation will find the bodies and blame the Wookiees. This may cause more troops to be deployed. That means more disruption. I'm not pleased, but what's done is done. I'm not here to judge you. Hopefully you'll take care of that.
Judged me harshly, and then he's like, I'm not here to judge you. I couldn't find a peaceful solution. I regret that.
Well, perhaps I have a duty to point out what you should have learned from this. Or perhaps no. Is that convincing? It's been a while since I've been in the company of someone that needed that kind of babysitting.
You mentioned eliminating barriers. Did we get to it?
I know where you want to go. I can get you through to the old path. There's also a Circa repulsor field blocking the way, past the poacher camp in the east. And on the other side, ancient answers. And perhaps a Wookiee you were seeing.
Jolie has joined your party. Yay! I've got another fucking Jedi. Okay, I do like having Jedis around. Das kinda feel nice. Good. Now then, let's see. I guess we're gonna teach you all of the usual shit. Well, we'll level you up. I kind of figured you would go for wisdom. Then that you're a fucking counselor, aren't you? Consular is the word. Finally. Confusion. Gonna take a while, isn't it? Yep, kind of figured. Why you have that even? Why you have that shit even? Okay, first we give you more health because you'll definitely need it. Your class is not particularly well known for having the most in the way of health. I kind of would like to change that. Just a little bit. Tiny little bit. But otherwise, well, I'm gonna die. Relatively quickly, relatively often. Yeah, that's not gonna be helpful for you. Yeah, that's going to be helpful for you. And, well, you already got your lightsaber, so... I guess all is well in the world.
What?
Okay, now we go into the next area. Actually, before we do that, because I'm not too sure, you know what, no. I think we can do this later. There's that one Wookiee corpse we found that had a slaver contract on him. And relatively sure we can close that quest later when we get back anyway. That's not 100% though, I think. But I don't know. Just gonna take the bet. I mean, worst case scenario, we'll just have one more quest in our quest log that's not just going to fucking finish itself. Like, woohoo, there's worse. This game is a bit annoying when it comes to that, to be fair. And, well, technically speaking though, it could be a lot worse. Because now we still have that, that one from Lindwin. There's literally no way we could finish this because the people involved are dead. The game's still gonna be like, nope.
There, you see? Beautifully subtle, isn't it? At least compared to the other Circa equipment dumped down here.
Subtle,
it's only been here a short while, or the Wookiees would have disabled it. They wouldn't have had an easy time of it, though.
What makes this thing here?
There are others, each blocking similar points on certain paths. It is all very calculated, very precise. It would have been effective if it hadn't relied on the creatures to be walking. Climbers don't have much trouble getting around it.
Obviously. I trust you can pass it. You said so.
I can manipulate it for a moment. Let me see. How did the Circa engineers do it? There we go.
Well, the old man in Technic, eh?
Moving. These are the most dangerous depths of Kashyyyk. A few surprises wait for us, I'll wager.
I not really care much about surprises. Because most of the surprises you find down here are, well, not good. Killed another Mandalorian. Yeah, definitely left. Control cube. It's just lovely to do that from a distance. My companions prove surprisingly impractical. Now as I realize, oh shit, there's combat going on. That took them a while. Well, more loot for me. All is well in the world. What happened here? There's no answer. I'm forced to help wiggling.
Nice. Real nice. Maybe later we can find some insects to pull the legs off, huh?
We should
Yeah,
guard
that would be
and
fun.
protect those weaker than ourselves.
Stop being a bitch. We have nobody attacking you. Sit down and put some band-aids on it or something. Fucking Wookie cunt. He's like, meh. You need to help me. I don't want to though. I think he has a quest for killing some Mandalorian hunters or something. We should probably go back and help him. Those things kinda annoying.
Let's see what you got. Not this again.
And we'll have to do it again. Okay, that's good. Use your Jedi powers. Make good use of them. Jolie should actually use them a lot more, but, well, he's not. That's where the star map is. Well, primary objective achieved, we can go home now. Technically speaking. But of course, you know, would be a bit too quick, wouldn't it? Oh yeah, there are mines in front of it. Not something too easily forgot. Because that's got hurt a lot. And then before we engage with that, we're gonna explore the rest of this nice little area. Speak to that fucking Wookiee again. Meh. Fucking weakling. Just a few Mandalorians, I mean, come on. Would have been more than able to kill those. Two bags. Do nothing. Oh yeah, you can actually play around with one and call in Mandalorians. See more enemies, which is good. More XP is always good. There's no debate here. Get your bitch. Really makes you wonder why the small creatures of the fucking woods do not get fucking attacked. You would assume that would be precisely what would happen. But no, of course not. They're gonna let those little fucking monkeys sit around and annoy the living shit out of me. They really do have a fucking annoying sound. But alas, we can't change it, so we're just going to accept that, shall we? Ah, well. Nuisance thy name is. Little monkeys. Like feed the beast and shall come. Like, are you sure that's a good idea? Because that really doesn't sound like a good idea. Hello, creature. Oh, will be my sacrifice now. But you don't, because you really don't do shit. Want to play to some sort. Lodged in its side. Ooh, yeah. I remember that. I remember that somewhat. That's actually the sword of the former chieftain of the Wookiees, I think. Can actually get it together. Give it to Zelba. Because, you know, why wouldn't you?
He's almost feral after all this time.
Well, that didn't work well. And sends his regards, not I.
We come this far only to kill this old wook.
Like a lion, I'm in charge here.
Hold your tongue, child. I'm not challenging you.
It seems simple to me. Time to die. See, I'm not gonna bother with the fucking Wookiees. I wanna get rid of the Wookiees. Just because I don't really like the planet. And I did play the quest line the other way around too. You know, I kinda not really feeling it. Okay, we killed all of them. Now let's talk to the other Wookiee and help him. You know, balance things out a bit. Not just be a monster. Yeah, take it. You tell me about your attackers. I'll look into it. Hey, it all balances out, doesn't it? We do some evil, then we do some good. There are dead Wookiees around here. You're gonna be like, yeah, I know. What do you expect me to do about it? Nothing. I would like to see some fucking Mandalorian stuff. Can't really do anything with that yet. That's gotta prove annoying, isn't it? Yeah, it probably will. Yes, it probably will. I can see that now. And is that the one where you need to just unequip your lightsaber? Nope, unarmed. Come out, come out. Really doesn't seem fitting for Mandalorians though. Do we need to start with the first group? It's the wrong slot though, game. Let me put this in the right slot. Actually, for you it doesn't really matter which one I give you, doesn't it? Because I haven't really upgraded yours.
What?
Not this again!
Just some random Mandalorians in the woods. Nothing to worry about. I said, and then Jolie just fucking dies. Julie. The AI is really not that good at using what they have, basically. Wow, time for me to heal. It's gonna be possible. Let's see here, pals. Let's get better at killing things. Damn, those things do hurt though. Jesus Christ. Oh, come on, stop healing, that's fucking unfair. My trick. Stop copying me. Enough for playtime. Will die now. Get choked, bitch. That was surprisingly more difficult than I had anticipated. Not in a good way. Jesus Christ.
Yes?
Yes? What?
Not really what I was expecting, to be fair. Kinda forget such details, don't ya? You kinda do. And you regret your life choices. Just somewhat, to be fair. Well, the fact that we have to do it one more time is not really pleasant. One aspect now, is it? Okay, where are the dead bodies? Oh no, I think there's 2 or 3 groups. Dead Wookiees we can find. I think this is basically the initial group. Yeah, for fuck's sake. I don't think there's any more in this direction. I see.
Yes?
What can I do?
I'm here.
Yeah, let's actually quick save before we do that. That fight was surprisingly annoying. Now they're gonna be like swoop, 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 swoop. Here we are again. Being all Mandalorian about it. I mean, technically speaking, not really. Any precise about it, you know. Nobody those would actually look for a, you know, normal fight. I'll leave you for Mandalore. Yeah, get choked. Okay, Julie almost once again died. He isn't the most healthiest of creatures. And I think now we can actually interact with the hook bike to get something out of it. I think at least. I'll quickly take a look around here again. Yeah, I think those actually respawn for the corpses, don't they? Okay, no more dead rupees. So far, so good. So far, so good indeed. Now we just nice and easily walk over to the swoop bikes, summon their leader, which is a horrible idea when you think about it, because we already got our ass swooped by the normal ones quite a bit.
Yes?
How about you heal yourself? He's like, you know what, that sounds like a great idea. Could you please order me to do it, because I can't come up with that myself. I'm like, okay. If you say so. Oh, we're willing to listen to you.
You have interrupted our hunt, interloper.
Indeed.
The inhabitants of this world could do little against us, but you appear to be a threat. Our training here will continue without your interference.
Oh, I highly doubt that. Don't you worry about that. Let me choke you just a tiny little bit. Just a tiny little bit of choking. Stop saving yourself. Abandon all resistance and get choked. That was so sadly when that doesn't work. Come on. Okay. Be nice to me. Let me choke him. Okay. Now we can go back to the Shibuki and be like, yo, we killed the people who killed you. Do you feel better now about yourself? He will be like, yes. I feel millions of miles better now. For some mystical reason. Then we take care of the fucking door map. Because that too is going to require some niceness. I killed them all. Yes, yes, hard one. Where's my reward? Like, thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Oh, money. Yeah. And that one. Is there anything else we need to really deal with immediately? I guess not really. Pick up the stuff, map, go back to... go back upstairs, talk to the chieftain. And that's basically it. Which means that we're almost done with the sheep giveaway. We will come back 1 or 2 times, I think, quest related, if we pick up that specific quest. But apart from that, yeah, I'm quite happy if I don't have to suffer this again. That's safe because I'm pretty sure there's submines here. Let me show you how to disarm traps in your way. The old-fashioned way.
Life forms detected.
Hello.
Determining parameters. Initiating neural recognition.
Yes, there's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Obstinate machine. I've no doubt it holds what you seek, but good luck getting it operational.
Primary neural recognition complete. Preliminary match found.
Match found? What the... It always muttered something about rejected patterns for me.
Begin socialized interface. Awaiting instruction. Greetings. This terminal has not been accessed for quite some time.
Well, who placed the terminal here?
Error. Subject displays unfamiliarity to environment. Behavioral reconfiguration will be needed before access. I am sorry. I did not mean to confuse you. I will answer questions to the best of my programming limitations.
Okay. So what do you mean by behavioral reconfiguration?
I have been programmed with a very limited field of knowledge,
Okay.
and I must restrict access to only those that fit my allowed pattern.
And I don't fit that pattern.
I can't say. I will try to bring forward the behavior that you need to proceed, as outlined by my programming.
So, I think that was very helpful, but why have we been allowed access?
I can't say. Preliminary matching allows for you to be coached.
Nice. You not know why, or are you restricted from saying?
I can't say. Likelihood of restriction by previous user, 100%.
I want to ask questions about you in this installation.
I utilize a retro-adapted holocron interface.
Neato.
Clarify your questions, and I will attempt to access original system memory.
So, who built this installation in the first place?
Error. Corruption. Extrapolating. This utility was built to monitor planet-wide agricultural reformation. It has since malfunctioned. It can be theorized that the supergrowth of Kashyk's forests is a direct result.
Well, that is surprising. I doubt any Wookiee would support such a claim. The forest is millennia old.
Malfunction occurred 241 years after last builder communication. Last builder communication, 29,642 years before current Republic standard.
The place was built 30,000 years ago. It predates the Republic.
Error. Information regarding the builders of this installation has been corrupted. No evidence of such a civilization exists in the galactic record.
So, why was agricultural reformation needed?
Agricultural record indicates this planet was incapable of sustaining sufficient levels of production. Error. Specific conditions corrupted. It can be theorized that produce was being exported to support a larger demand.
There's a short period for adaptation for native creatures.
Error. Records corrupted. It can be theorized that bioseeding allowed the ecology to remain balanced. It could be expected that the same energy feeding the trees of Kashyk also accelerated the evolution of various species. No further information is available. There is too much corrupted data.
Which means the Wookiees are unnatural. Probably at least. Let's go back to my questions about this installation.
Accessing. I will answer as my programming permits.
So, who installed the solar interface?
This interface was installed to better access the ancient data stored within the pre-existing system. The exact date is unavailable. Programming keys indicate no earlier than 5 years before current Republic standard.
5 years ago. I didn't notice it. This must have been installed in strictest secrecy. Couldn't have been Circa.
Probably
no
not.
other information
They're not
on time
good
of
at sneaking
installation
around.
or identity of user available. Likelihood of removal by user, 100%.
Whoever installed it was like, yeah, I don't want to be affiliated with this. Who last accessed this installation?
Sorting by identity. 3 attempts by the Wookiee Freyer, all denied. 152 attempts by human Jolie Bindo, all denied.
Call me stubborn, I guess. There wasn't much else to do around here.
Error. List of access attempts prior to these is corrupted. Likelihood of removal by user, 100%.
5 years ago, it's about the time Ribbon passed this way.
Error. Data regarding subject Revan corrupted.
But there was an entry at some time.
Error. Data on Revan unavailable.
Was there any further contact with the installer of this interface?
That information is unavailable, but contact is not required for the execution of my programming.
Okay.
Scanning range of this facility is well beyond planetary boundaries.
Well, back to the other questions and see what we can do.
Permits.
So, what's the original function of this installation?
Error. Corruption. Extrapolating. This utility was built to monitor planet-wide agricultural reformation. It has since malfunctioned. It can be theorized.
That's the same way before. What's the current function?
The current purpose of this installation is defense.
Defense of what?
Error. That information is not available.
Okay.
Answer will be given.
I seek information about a star map.
Accessing. Yes, I have found a star map in original system memory. Access is restricted.
Of course. Original system memory. So the map is as old as this installation.
Error. Data regarding author of the star map is corrupted.
What do I need to do to get access to the star
Your
map?
request requires additional security access.
Okay.
You must be made to match the parameters I have been supplied.
How can I match them when I don't know what they are?
There are measures available.
Okay.
Personality profiling will verify the basic structure of your conscious mind. With that, I will determine whether you are ready to receive the star map or can be made ready.
Okay. So, what do you mean by that?
Information unavailable. If you have further questions, ask them now. Access will terminate with success or failure of evaluation.
You may begin.
Evaluation commencing. Result will be compared against the pattern in memory. Just act like you should. You travel with a Wookiee and have encountered complications. Hypothetical. You and this Zalbar are captured and separated. If you both remain silent, 1 year in prison for each of you. However, call Zalbar a traitor, and he will serve 5 years, while you serve none. He is offered the same deal. But if you both accuse the other, you both serve 2 years. What do you do? What do you trust him to do?
I'm not sure what Zalba would say. I would accuse him to be safe.
The temperament of a companion is unreliable at best. You wisely trade the threat of 1 year or 5 for none or 2.
This machine certainly seems to want a very specific type of
I
response.
mean, seems
In
reasonable.
this instance, the Wookiee is unreliable. His family has
Wookiee
been
is
a
unreliable.
liar of treachery.
Can we accept
I
it?
judge the
Let's
answer
see.
correct. You display the proper behavior to match the
A
pattern
little
in
howl,
memory.
2000, has
Evaluation
followed.
will continue.
It's new. An unknown face. I appreciate it though. Thank you very much. That is very nice of you. I was kinda starting zoning out a bit in this conversation. Anyway, it's a nice wake-up call. Yeah, sure. Get on with it. I can kinda see where you're going with this.
Hypothetical. You are at war.
Nice.
Deciphering an intercepted code. You learn 2 things about your enemy. A single spot in their defense will be at its weakest in 10 days, and they will attack one of your cities in 5 days. What do you do with this information? What is the most efficient course of action?
Well, that depends. See, I kinda see what they're going for here, and what they're trying to imply. But this is really too little in the way of information. So basically, the obvious answer it's going to push for is to let the city be destroyed. To, attack in 10 days. Basically let the city be defenseless. Evacuate as much of your army as you can, and then throw it all in there to deal with the enemy. Because, sacrificing one city in order to protect many other cities, potentially from annihilation, it's a pretty damn logical choice to make. Even though it might seem cold-hearted, But, I need more information to make that choice, reasonably speaking. What sort of city are we talking about? Is this the main hub of my production? Is that where all of my factories are that are producing all the goods I use for my war? Because if that is so, I'll need to defend that city, most definitively. What sort of, you know, problem is here with the defenses? Is what sort of break can we expect from that? A complete breakthrough? Can we break the enemy just by going through there, or is this just going to be, you know, us winning a battle, you know, making a tactical victory but strategically not advancing much? I need more information. We need to have more information to make such a choice. Not just, you know, a basic bitch questionary like this. I prepare my forces to attack in 10 days. I do nothing in the city.
Very good. If you had moved to evacuate the city, you would have alerted the enemy to their lost codes. Ultimate victory required the deaths of the people in that city. You wisely ignored sentiment in your decision.
Rationally speaking, yes, you should ignore sentiment when it serves your purpose, especially when the purpose is a good purpose and, you know, everyone always claims that they are on the right side, no matter what. Fuck's sake, I mean, if I'm playing some person in the background, you know, even there it's like, yeah, what is about justice? Is what we do really just? Well, yes, from your point of view it is. Other people's point of view, probably not. Does it really matter? No. Why should we listen to other people? That's right. The deaths of those people would spur my forces on.
Very good reasoning. I will apply it to the rest of the evaluation. You begin to match the pattern in memory.
Isn't that nice?
Remove the ongoing war from the previous example.
Nice.
Consider enemy states to be weak and remote. With no external threat, your empire stagnates. Your people become complacent and begin to question you.
That is a
Same
problem.
scenario as before. You discover an impending attack, but also a weakness that will come after. How do you react?
Well, in this case, it's actually even easier because, you know, it depends on your positioning, honestly. If you are a dictator and you've only been kind of get into power because of the war, then yes, people will after the war start questioning why the fuck you're still sitting there in a nice comfortable chair, raining your commands on them. So then it comes down to character. If you want to stay in power, then you will sacrifice the city to become once again the hero of the story. If you're an actually good person, you would be more than willing to step down. Because, you know, there's always a chance you will get back in power once the war breaks out again anyway, so meh. I mean, yeah, the creator race, let's call it, because I can't be fucking remembering the fucking name now, can I? I let the attack happen.
Of course you do. It makes the most strategic sense. Your people will rally beneath you against the common foe. As their eyes turn outward, your rule will strengthen. The trappings of war grant many opportunities.
Yes.
You have matched the pattern in memory.
That is true.
I recognize you and will
It's
fulfill
a
my
very
designated
easy
function.
way of manipulating Rakata. Yeah, something like that, I think. Pretty damn annoying, honestly, all around. But this is just such a clear-cut pattern, it's like, still though. It's really not much of a test they're giving us here. Because, as I said, you know, you need a lot more information to make choices. Like that. Especially choices that can impact the whole of the war. In which case you would need to make strategical choices, of course. But those can vary very much on finer details. As I said, you know, the city is not just a city. There are some cities that are like, let's say it's just a hub for the populace where most of the people live. Okay, so we sacrifice a lot of them. But if we have more cities like that, then that's not really a problem in the larger scale of things. Not even. But if that's also where I'm producing all of my weapons, then yeah, that's not gonna work. Or let's say the city holds my strategical center, for example. Where all of my little genius little people play with their little, you know, military simulation nonsense. Yeah, I kinda would like to keep that safe. Which means I would either have to evacuate my facilities, whatever they are, which, depending on what facilities they are, that's not possible. Or I'll have to be like, can I compensate that? Well. Still, you know, this Dark side look really does horrible things to my face. Just staring at this gives me some nightmares. Just so. Oh, give me access to the star map, please.
Yes, you are ready.
I am.
Soon you will recognize the proper course to follow. The star map is yours.
Thanks.
This unit has now completed its primary duty and has finished with the subject. Executing final action. Activation of star map commencing. Parameters reset. Stasis initiated. And communication.
That depends highly on how important said facilities are. And to what scale they are. We're not talking about 1 or 2 factories that produce, let's say, small arms. Let's say that that's where you produce your ships, for example. Let's say that that's where all of your tankers are for spaceships, for example. Now that's not something you would like to be on a planet, though, would it be? It would probably be in space. Well, it's all... Who knows the point? The point is, you need more information.
Suppose we don't have time to test it now, do we? Now that we've got what you came.
But if I have all of the information, then all is well. I'm not intact with the star map. Because another ancient star map on the sunny surface of Kashyyyk. Before the map is incomplete. Yes, I need the people. Which is also a question. Would you keep those people with the normal people? Probably not. You'd have them somewhere special where they can actually use their knowledge, which would require the facilities. So I can judge by the amount of facilities on any given location what sort of measurement I should be taking there, strategically speaking. But technically speaking, you will never want to sacrifice anything, because sacrificing things is not really a good way forward. That's the difference. It's like, why the fuck do I have a button to click on it when I can't do shit with the game? Very nice of you. Yeah, see, we don't have the information. We don't also know about the capabilities of our enemies. And our own capabilities, yeah. What are they going... How are they going to attack? Is it just going to be an orbital bombardment? Are they just going to flatten the city? Because in that case, I don't really need to do much. Because, you know, orbital bombardment is pretty good at taking care of everything. It's good. Be of interest to them. How will they actually do? I don't know. Nice little drop down on the planet. Actually go nice and personal down there. In which case, yeah, I probably would have to make sure that at least a certain subset of my people and information and other things don't get taken over. Then again, if we're on the same level technology speaking anyway, then it highly depends, honestly, how much trouble it is and how easy it would be for the enemy to understand. Well, it depends really on the orbital bombardment. Most orbital bombardment is very imprecise. At least that's how it's depicted. It's basically quite impossible to hit anything precisely. You would have to assume that at least a few kilometers of missing the original target is quite possible. In which case, yes, you wouldn't just level a city. Although that depends on how big the city is, once again. But there are multiple ways and avenues you can take for that, which is kind of interesting. Let's see, you can have a fucking long-ass debate just about this particular topic if you want to. That's the interesting thing. And there's no absolute answer because we just don't have enough information. That's the one point we always come back to, basically. They don't tell you enough. They could tell you more. You just ask the dinosaurs. Pretty hard to ask something that is dead and incapable of, you know, human speech, but I can try. I would probably have to search for a medium willing to summon the fucking dead spirits of the fucking dinosaurs, though. Which I imagine to be relatively difficult. But hey, we can try. I mean, if all of those mediums claim to, you know, speak with the dead anyway, then I'd be like, okay. Like, dinosaurs are dead too, so speak with them, please. It's like, that velociraptor goes like, meh, at you. Okay. Dead metal was rare. Treat us further. Yeah. Get me up there. Julie walks quickly. Yes. I wasn't that much alternative. You will be rewarded for my efforts. I'll help I have a place you did. It's time I left. Well, that would be rather fitting. I have the blade though.
Oh yes. Far better to have both the blade and a possible rival as far from Kashyyyk as possible, eh? I feel very... Right you are.
He talked him into slavery. That's amazing. I mean, being a fucking Wookiee, not being, you know, very articulated, he managed to talk another fucking Wookiee into accepting the idea that, you know what, slavery of a people is actually a fucking great solution. I will have to admit, his skills in talking are kinda amazing. It's not something you find often. Ah, fucking sick. I fucking know. Which means I can't actually go inside there, but the game has nicely removed the fucking quest from my quest log. God fucking thank you, game. Otherwise we would have now another useless quest in our inventory. I think that other quest is actually part of the other path when you actually want to bring back the old ways and make them split away from the fucking Jerker Corporation. You know, not accepting fucking slavery. Then again, if fucking creatures themselves are stupid enough to accept the idea of slavery, honestly, there's really not much we can do as outsiders. But to be fair, someone in their midst is like, I can profit heavily, fucking heavily from this. And it's not really a complete fair assessment that everybody's behind that, but surprisingly enough, I would imagine it would take quite a lot to talk somebody into accepting fucking slavery when it can hit your own people. Thanks. Where's the quest items? Star map, Kashyyyk. Excuse me, the quest for the Geno Haradan, which is this whole fucking assassin stones that I already mentioned, which basically sends you to every fucking planet to kill people on it. Kinda neato, does mean some backtracking here and there, but meh, could be worse. Now, technically speaking, what you should do now is go to fucking Manan and get this shit started immediately. But Manan is basically my, another one of my not so beloved planets, so next we're probably gonna go to Tatooine. Because that planet is actually a bit more my favorite. The only annoying thing is that one quest where you have to defend the thing. a sand crawler, and you get attacked by waves of fucking sand people who are sometimes surprisingly strong. But apart from that, you know, it's Tatooine. It's kind of very much so a Star Wars thing. It's basically in every fucking Star Wars thing that has ever existed. For some reason, people are always like, yeah, desert planet, cool. Kinda, Kato, with that. It was the only outcome possible. Well then, slavery has once again been defended most profoundly. Now then, let's talk to Elegant, shall we? Make sure that this asshole realizes his mistakes.
Hello again?
Valued until you can't pay.
You hurt me, Martin. It's...
I found this droid head. Can I ask you about it?
Droid head?
It's nothing. I'm certain.
Mere rubbish. It's DAO2, the repair droid from my ship. What was this doing in the forest?
Yeah. Had to record an ambush. Someone yells Eli's name.
Eli, you snake. You said my crew jacked the ship without paying the repair bill.
Well, that is... It's not how it looks. You see, a good mechanic is hard to find, and...
And what? I thought I owed you. You tricked them into the Shadowlands and killed them while I fixed your freighter in orbit.
Kill him! You know he did our heads.
This is business? Maybe in hut space, but not here. Not with me.
It's good to be bad.
That Thalian bog slime. Do you know I've been here 36 days slaving to pay a debt in good faith? All for nothing. He killed my crew. Who knows where my ship is? Well, there's your pay, Eli. Blaster fire and keep the change.
What will you do now?
Well, there's not much for me to do but stay here. I have no ships. It'll probably take a while to convince Eli's suppliers that I'm the new boss.
You're with me. I'll wipe out all memory of
What
him.
do you mean? I don't need to go hunting Eli's family.
Remember your hatred. Don't trap yourself here.
Working here when I was trapped is hell enough. Staying here now is just foolish. I don't want to be seen as weak. I see your point. I'll leave his shop like his corpse. I'll take what I want, buy passage on a ship, and never look back except to spit. Here, take this. Thanks for reminding me about how he misused my trust. I'll make sure it never happens again, with anyone.
Feeding this man's hatred is an act of malice and petty evil. The
Council would not approve. Yeah, but who says I give a shit about what the council would approve of? Feed your hatred. You shall become great. I do love that you can be so pointlessly evil, basically. Okay, let's take a quick trip back to Tatooine so we get shit out of the way. Namely a certain stowaway. And yes, then we're gonna fly over to Tatooine. I love you too, game. Please don't crash. It always gives me the shivers when this game changes over to its fucking little video player. Just a tiny bit though. Oh god, fuck's sake. Please don't tell me I'm getting attacked. Well, why am I even questioning it? Of course I'm getting attacked. And now I need to deal with those cunts again.
Incoming fighters!
Stop that! Let's go. Oh god, is that slow? Why is this so fucking slow? Sure, my camera should move a bit faster. And of course the game does not bind me to the fucking... you fucking asshole. No, game, that's dangerous. I have a tendency to be not the most stable thing in the world. I would rather you would not try this. Where's the asshole? Up there. Here's the last asshole. Can't aim that high though. Okay, I can finally go away. I remember the game crashing during this minigame a few times in the past, which is why it really doesn't feel too good whenever the fuck I have to do it. Which usually means I don't really feel the need to fly around unnecessarily. You know, technically, potentially. Back on that win. Now, where's that guy? I need to talk about the fucking kid. I know he's somewhere here. I just don't remember precisely where. But he's somewhere here. Somewhere indeed. Every bit of which one I take with me. Yeah, sure, speak.
How can I help?
You wanted to speak with me?
Yes, I did. I wanted to speak to you about our mission and what lies ahead for us. It seems fate, or the Force, is driving us into a confrontation with the Dark Lord.
But for fuck's sake, game. Could you maybe stop doing that, just for once? Ugh.
You must prepare yourself for when we face Malak. The confrontation will be difficult for you. I remember how hard it was when I...
Is it true that you killed Darth Revan?
It's true that due to my battle meditation, I was with the Jedi Strike team that...
That's not what I heard though.
Our mission was to capture Revan if possible. It was Malak who turned on his own master. It was his desire to kill us and his master both.
Oh, Malak did your job for you.
As I said, we were there to capture Revan alive. The Jedi do not believe in killing their prisoners. Remember that Revan and Malak were once great Jedi, heroes in every sense of the word. I'm sorry, we really shouldn't speak of this anymore. In memory of my confrontation with Revan.
I'll never want to believe you, but sure. Now then, who's the guy? Are you the guy I need to talk to? Where's the guy I need to talk to? Is it that guy? Pretty sure it was a fucking Twi'lek. Relatively sure. Go ahead. There's a stowaway on my ship by the name of Sasha. You can come once here if you like. Yes, I don't speak a smattering of Mandalorian, but was able to figure it out. You get something in return. Fine, just get out of my ship. I don't want to do my ship.
Mucho shakapaka.
Tolpa da pongwale gando nangugu chuchut.
Kipuna. Bonanak.
Takum justach.
Tong abuk shamino. Tong ki silima wanga kunbi.
Tong haitwam chichi jumplumpa.
See, sometimes I'm a good person. Sometimes I'm a bad person. Just like how I roll. Yes, very much so. Da, 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 da. Now then. Transfer dead, that's just bonus anyway. There's Swanland, there's Caliban, and there's little Tatooine. Off to Tatooine we go. Let's just hope that we can get there nice and peacefully. Looks like we'll get an observation. Is that noise? The poor game has to change around for like 3 fucking times just to show you the fucking videos. Ah, yes, Tatooine. And there we are. The next planet. Next map we have to find. Oh, look at that. Took you a while.
The Force is guiding us, helping us retrace the steps of... Tatooine is known for little but blowing sand. I find it surprising that...
It looked like it was inside some kind of cave.
The star map would likely have to be within some kind of... I suspect there are many such caves and caverns hidden in the sands of the deep sea. The creatures... No doubt things will become more clear once we...
Yes, but how the fuck would you fucking discover it? Not gonna be easy now, will it? Okay, we'll take a little bear stealer, little calf, and we're done.
Welcome to Anchorhead, potential customer.
Hello
Zerka
there, potential
Corporation
merchant.
stands ready to serve. First, your ship is not on our list of...
What if I say no?
Zerka Corporation maintains this docking station at great expense. And I warn you, we've had troublemakers be...
Anyway, you would reconsider the fee.
I assure you that the fee is non-negotiable.
I don't need to pay the fee though.
You know, I don't think you need to pay the fee.
Indeed.
We'll let it go this time. This will cover any future landings as well. It's like a registration, so we can serve you better when you return.
Isn't that
now,
nice?
As a customs officer, I can...
And it's a wood-paying work. What is there to do?
Depends on what level of risk you want to take. You could have... While you're at the office, ask for a hunting license so you can sell trophies to... I suppose you could also take up swoop racing. Talk to the hut at the... I can't say I know which of these jobs is the...
I'm looking for very specific things. Who should I ask?
That's not much.
I'm looking for all the things. Antiques, artifacts.
You a digger? I've heard of ruins being found now and then, but they've always been stripped. You're not going to get anywhere with them. I guess you could. You could always ask a Jawa.
Well, I need to get going.
As you wish.
Well then. We have done, as I said, a planet of fucking... What would recommend it be? Strength. That doesn't make much sense. We have finally finished Kashyyyk. And we're now on a planet that is a bit more fun, honestly, I think. I guess it's a matter of taste. At the end of the day. You know what, sure. I'll give it another point. Force immunity. Isn't it nice? Give you more health, because you fucking need it. Give you the good heal. And we're gonna make a nice little save. And we're gonna end it here and start the next time on fucking Tatooine. Not a bad haul, all things considered, when you ask me. So now we can quit out and I can actually fix my poor desktop again, so that it actually has a, you know, reasonable resolution again, and I can look at it without getting fucking sickness of mind, basically. But yeah, we have done that, and as I said, this is not going to be the end for today. There will be another stream a bit later. What I'm basically going to do is I'm going to take a break. We're going to eat something, and then we're going to play some Star Ocean. It's going to be a bit of a special episode of Star Ocean, to be fair. Well, you know what, I'm going to talk about that later anyway, so no reason to tell it doubly, shall we say. For the moment, I shall do the usual, shall bid you adieu. I'm going to take a quick look who has dropped by. First and foremost, on the right side, we have little Terry, who's on both sides, because, you know, he can, and why should we blame him? Good night, you two. Little strategy. If you can't sleep, feel free to drop by later. I'll be back in like an hour with more. Only if you, you know, trouble sleeping. Otherwise, have a nice one, little strategy. Next we had little Walter also dropped by for actually just a one-liner for once, which is rare for him. But, you know, he was there. You can see him. And then we have the left side, where we have the most notoriously known little strategy member, being the first in line, and, well, Terry. Terry being the second, basically. And, well, Terry also has a ship's greebit, very much so. Although Twitch fucked that up, so we couldn't really see it, but he did. I can see it. I look at the right options. But yeah, that too is very much appreciated, of course. That's always important to remember. Thankful. As we are. And we also had a new follower. A little howl. I'll say howl to that because that's easier to remember. Instead of how we 2000, which is a pain in the ass to say, so we shall not go there any further. We're just gonna say that little howl. Yes. Cash followed, which is also very nice, and they all shall be thanked very much so. As for everybody else on the Molurking side, do feel appreciated too. Pat yourself on the shoulder for a job well done indeed. And, well, I do hope to see you again soon, as in, like, you know, an hour's time or so. Just enough time to get something to eat, and we'll be back with playing some Star Ocean. Then we'll see how that works out, shall we? Mind, once again,